Hi there, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title probably, this match, it's first of all it's a bit older match I believe. This match I will show you guys something I usually not do. As you can see, I'm instantly taking a picture. And I will just quickly go over some things I would have done or should have done rather differently. As you can see, the first hit is already like a lucky hit because I didn't really see the survivor when I took the photo. As I said in the previous video, you can just find this like the one before this one on my channel. I said how important it is for Joseph to like guarantee his presence early game, and how important the first photo is, how important knowing for sure where the survivors are, at least one or two of them, so you can have almost full presence at the start of the match. And as you can see, as this match took place a bit longer ago, that's why you can see me not doing or not following this strategy. And as you can see, I just kind of teleported to a cipher where a character was, or like a survivor was, but their mirror was not there. So I still only have two presents, and I do not have the cowboy who was down. And as you can see, the postman, of course, kiter character, or like has a good set for kiting, will like waste a lot of my time, which I said in another video is not a good idea to go after a character for so long. Here I would rather now check for another shaking cipher, at least disturb the decoding even if I can't down anyone, with if they're good kiters, or if they can, at least just chase them away from the cipher so I can just stop the cipher rush from happening. And instead here you can see me just follow after this postman while Cowboy was healed, and basically the full team is already full health again, and I don't really have any more presence than the first photo word. So here you can finally see me take the second picture, and here was the second or like third maybe, I don't know, mistake of the match. Here I only hit Cowboy once, and of course this would be alright if I had full presence, to give him an unhealable little damage, but of course I still do not have full presence. And instead of, even if I gave Cowboy one hit, then I should have done Postman's mirror image. Like as you can see, I'm back on Postman for some reason, and when I took the picture, Postman was nearby, so I could have easily downed his mirror image and I have full presence, but I didn't for some reason. I really don't remember this match, so I cannot tell you why, but that's something that if you have a similar situation, you should do for sure. So as you can see here, I got a little, idea from God to just like, do something normal in this match. So I cheered Entomologist's mirror who was nearby, so I should be able to cheer her because she couldn't have gotten that further away or far away. As you can see that no survivor's trait will pop up right next to Tinnitus. Right now you can see it on the screen. That means there is a survivor who is active, who is up on their feet nearby, and the down survivor in this area. So basically I should have like kind of focused on that survivor less. I don't know who just walked by me back there. I should not have focused on them, but regardless, I managed to down the entomologist pretty fast, so that's why, thankfully, I got myself into a much better situation. As you can see, two survivors are injured unhealably right now, and entomologist is just being cheered, so only Postman can save, as it looks. The only reason I kind of won this match was because the survivors weren't really working well together, or weren't really decoding as good as they could have. I think everyone who plays Hunter knows how fast Cypher Rush can be, and as you can see, they are just finishing their first ciphers, which really gave me the advantage. They did save before half, so that's there, but as you can see, this made them all injured, so I was kind of allowed to go after Entomologist, and thanks to the jump card, thanks to the second skill, I managed to down her again. Here I was looking around for Cowboy, but didn't really pay that much attention, and this is another moment where it was really luck based that the Cowboy couldn't really lasso the Entomologist. And here you can see me go back with the card trick, and now I would just stay on the tail of Cowboy if he's around the area, because holding my jump card, because if he lassos the survivor from the chair, I'm nearby so I can hit them. And if he just lassos himself closer to the chair, I can just with the second skill being held, I could just jump right back to where he is. So for some reason the cowboy couldn't really get close. Of course I understand, because he was injured, he probably didn't want to go down. So yeah, it just they didn't really get the save. They, in this situation, probably the survivors should have done like a double rescue, like someone assisting cowboy, probably like priestess could have really nicely went through that like thing behind the chair, and that way they could have probably saved the entomologist. But regardless, as everyone was one head, it was kind of like a bad area. Now with the broken pallets for cowboy to kite at, that's why he was like kind of easy for me to down. And here we're really close to the end game, as you can see by the length of the video as well, because of course they couldn't heal in time. They should have healed at the last photo word, so they could be healable, but I presume that they were too far apart on the map. So as you can see, I like code them pretty fast. Like I realized where they were. They were kind of like the nearest cipher to the chair, or like the second nearest. And here I don't know, like I'm directly going back to the chair, and maybe I should have been around priestess more, like I kind of should have followed her back to the chair instead of just going in a straight line. But regardless, she's here. She will probably like, I'm standing so far from the chair because I know she will like probably like go through with a portal. But as you can see, I managed to stop the save from both of them, and this is how I just won this match. And yeah, as you can see, even in a match that was successful, in the end I did make a few mistakes, and of course I needed some luck for this to work with my mistakes and the little confusion on the survivors part. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a comment or subscribe if you enjoyed. Bye bye.